Hello, welcome back to Pokemon Yellow, picking up more or less where we start off. I did off-screen get a Scyther and a Tonic Cut and leveled it off-screen, that way no one would have to sit through watching me just grind against wild Pokemon. But today we will be going against Koga's gym, and I will be trying to deal with all of the trainers in the gym, not just the handful I need to get to Koga. Show you a strategy that can beat brute strength. Well, we'll see about that. Hypno, oh my god. Yeah, Koga's like level 40, I think. But we should be fine with Kadabra and whatnot. We're still relatively on curve for the rest of the team to be level 55 or so by the time we get to the Elite Four. And that's really the highest you need to be. Being higher can be nice and make it easier, but level 55, I've never had an issue fighting them at that level, so. Yeesh. What extraordinary. So you mix brawn with brains. Good strategy. I mean, taking advantage of Pokemon's stat weaknesses and type advantages and blah blah blah. It's not that complicated. No, I have a full restore. I'll save that for when Kadabra gets really weak, or if he faints, I'll just use the max revival on him that I got from the Safari Zone. I want to become a ninja, so I joined this gym. Assuming Koga actually does teach ninjutsu and things like that, and isn't just cosplaying as a ninja. These. We'll keep Scyther out. And Scyther is kind of what I was talking about when I was running around the Safari Zone. It's a really powerful Pokemon with super high stats that's just genuinely good. Its moveset's not the greatest, but you can augment that with whatever TMs it can learn and things like that. And it gets Swords Dance, which doubles its stats, so if you throw it out against a Pokemon that doesn't have any type advantages against it, you can just do that for a couple rounds and be doing just fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, we haven't used Swords Dance yet. I probably won't, not for a little while. But it's nice to have just in case if we do need it. I do kind of wonder why the Cut Gym wasn't eventually just turned into Slash or whatnot, because Slash is the same move, just stronger and frankly more effective. I also studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninjas have a long history of using animals. I mean, technically all societies use animals to some degree, so... Tamer. Yeah, the Tamer class trainers, as well as I think they were originally called Cool Trainers, and this generation they have whips, and I think Sabrina did originally. I can't remember if her sprite in this game does or not. Sand Slash, switch out to War Turtle. surf. I've always really liked this generation's like animation for surf. I don't know, it just looks trippy, I guess. Warlock, so switch back to Cadabra. And Psybeam. Ooh. Or some weird things they have trainers say. Still have much to learn. Oh, that's an intelligent thing to say at the very least. Stop right there. Our invisible walls have you frustrated? Not really. It did when I was a little kid, but now that I know the pattern, it's like, yeah, whatever. But even then, if you're paying close enough attention to the screen, you can see the outlines for the walls. I never noticed as a kid because I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. Oh god. Okay, good. Don't want to fall into the sand attack trap. Just get screwed up that way. Arbok, I will leave them in. Oh, dang it. Get out of here. Oh, he got it. You impressed me. Here's a hint. Look very closely for gaps in the invisible walls. Yeah. Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. What did you descend from? I don't know. I think, according to like one of those like name analysis things I did years ago, it says I'm supposed to be like descended from like a family of artisans and things like that, but it's like, eh. You never know exactly how accurate those things are and whether or not you can actually trust what they say. But, okay, well, I got a little crunchy there, but it should be fine. Surf. Alright, there goes that, and Wartortle reaching level 36 should evolve into a Blastoise now. I dropped my balls! Alright, there we go. Where there is light, there is shadow. Light and shadow, which do you choose? And there's usually good need for a bit of both in between, so. Alright. Oh shoot, that guy's at the beginning of the gym. Since he's the last one, we'll just run back around and deal with him that way. Everyone else has been taken care of. Let's see you beat my special techniques. Yeah, it's another juggler. Drowsy. There we go. You had me fooled. Like poison and sleep techniques as they linger after battle. You're an asshole, is what you're saying. I see. Technically, all status effects linger after battle. It's just they don't affect the way you have to swap up your party members. If Pokemon's sleep and poison deals damage, burn doesn't, even though it probably should. Paralysis is usually okay to handle, but still not a good thing to do. Alright. Fwahaha. Mirachuk, you dares to challenge me? Very well, I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. You shall feel the despair of poison and sleep. Sleep techniques. Not that I think you really do anything of that in this game, since he's designed to be the same as Koga in the anime, where he has nothing but a Venonat and that evolves into a Venomoth. So, seems a little nerfed compared to what it usually is. Had a much harder time against him in Fire Red, where he has a. Let's see, he has a Venomoth, a Muck, a Coughing. I think he has a Wheezing as well. I can't remember the exact lineup, but it's a much more. Like, it's all the same type, but it's more like different Pokemon than just the two. So. And yeah, his team's 46th versus my 35. Or 36, 37 in case of Kadabra. But again, it's 3 Venonats and a Venomoth, so I'm not super worried about it. And Venomoth. No. X attack. It missed, okay. Well, activate the Rose, we'll do Sword Dance again, since it's gonna, try to Toxic me. And let's see what Cut can do. Uh-oh. Well, that's a little annoying. And yeah. You have proven your worth. Here, take the Soul Badge. Even though it should probably be called the Marsh Badge, since Poison type Pokemon typically live in swampy areas, but whatever. That's a funny little programming error that happened all the way back in Gen 1 and has not been corrected in any of them because it became way too well known from back then. But yeah, the Soul Badge, defense of your Pokemon increases. It also lets you surf outside of battle. Oh, and take this. We get the Toxic TM, which I'm never going to use, because I don't like status effect moves. Inflict the Toxic Pokemon suffer more and more as the battle progresses. It will surely terrorize foes. Let's see. No, not yet. So Savage probably going to fade by the time we get out. Yep. Oh well. That is perfectly fine. It's been 17 minutes. So. Dealt with Koga and his whole gym this episode. Now we get to move along and make our way back up to Saffron City. However, instead of just flying there like I should, I'm going to take Cycle Road upwards to Celadon, and then we'll fight all the trainers and stuff we can on that end and get some EXP before dealing with the Team Rocket subplot in Saffron. There's also like 3 bird trainers here. But always check every grassy area for new Pokemon. As you should. Or as I should be doing anyway, to try and max out the Pokedex, but yeah. We're clearly more concerned with just traveling along and having a fun adventure. I always put the Pokedex off till the very end as post-game content, so. Here, yes, we'll switch out. Let Pikachu get some EXP since he very clearly needs it. Birch. Wish I had a bike. Well, you got Pokemon to fly around. Unless you don't have the minimum Thunder Badge to get the Fly HM, if that is. Which he probably doesn't, being just a regular bird keeper. This is my turf. Get out of here. Okay. Let's see what tune you're singing after you lose. Darn. This is my fave Pokemon hunting area. That doesn't make it your turf though, buddy. Cuckoo. How do you like my bird call? Meh. Needs work. Had to bug you, really. Also click see Pokemon on weekends. Why don't you have them in your party then, buddy? Jeez. Give some diversity to your team. And there's a Doduo if we wanted one, but nah. I like Doduo and Dodrio, but usually by the time we get down here to catch one, we already have a good flying type, and I don't like swapping out Pokemon normally unless it's a much clearer upgrade, so. Excuse me. Use bicycle for. Oh yeah, we have to actually manually activate it. Where is it? Oh crap, did I not? I bet I tossed it in my box. Because I knew I wasn't going to use it right away. Is there a PC up here that I can use? No, okay, just the little binoculars. Alright, well. Whoops. I forgot I didn't have it in my inventory, so we'll have to go and fix that mistake. Not Bill's PC, my PC. There we go. Draw item. Where is it? Bicycle. Deposit item while we're here. PM6 can go in there. Once I need cash later, I'll sell it. Coin case, won't be needing that anymore. And I already taught Scyther cut, so we won't need that anymore. Yeah, that should be it as far as items go. I'll get the Master Ball and make up my mind whether I want to actually swap out Articuno for Furo later if I decide to catch it. Which I most likely probably will, but yeah. And there we go. And we'll stick to the right side of the road, I guess. Travel up this way. Get lost, kid. I'm bushed. It's a downhill ride, unless he, of course, is going uphill like I am. Yeah. I need to switch back over to Kadabra since all the goons on this path use pretty much nothing but coughing, wheezing, then some Machokes and Machops. I think maybe one dude might have a Hypno or something, but I can't remember correctly. Learn Psychic. Learn Psychic. Yes. So. But I'd rather have Recover or Teleport. I think I'd rather have Teleport and just teleport to Pokemon Centers. I almost never use items or recovery moves in battle if hardly anymore, so. I usually try to just plow through a battle as quickly as I can, using overpowered moves. So. You satisfied? I need to catch a few Z's. Yeah, well. Is there anyone down on this side of it? I don't think so, no. Be a rebel. Ride a bike like everyone else. You all wants to fight. Probably Epic Ankle. Regardless, he uses fighting type Pokemon, so. Oh, and I forgot to switch out Pikachu from slot 1. Jesus. Oh, whatever. Pikachu needs some EXP anyway. Thundershock should finish it off. Yeah. Be ready to fight for your beliefs. Yeah, that's actually some pretty decent advice. Alright, switch Pikachu out for Kadabra, that way we don't have to worry about any of that anymore. And back up. Back up the path we go. My Pokemon won't evolve. Why? Because it's Machoke and can only be evolved through trading. Which honestly, like, I get the reason why they did that. They wanted to make the Pokemon games a friendly, like, ooh, trade with your friends type of experience. But honestly, I think, considering how powerful some of the trade Pokemon evolutions are, you can just. They could have just made them evolve at, like, level 55, like, along with Dragonite or something like that, and it would have been a fine trade-off instead. But that's just me with 20 plus years of hindsight for these games. So. Let's see. Maybe some Pokemon need element stones to evolve. Some do, but Machoke is not one of them. So the guy's at least trying to logic his way through why his Pokemon won't evolve. Let's see. Let Voltorb electrify you. No, I don't wanna. To use another Voltorb, so switch over to Nidoking since he's ground type and should avoid his 1 or 2 electric moves that it probably knows. I have to get special attacks. Oh no! What do I do with all my special moves? Grounded out. Indeed. Got my little floor about the abandoned power plant. And there's our hint for where that is to go get some of those if we want. We're bikers. Highway stars. Sure thing, buddy. Smoked. Are you looking for adventure? Yeah, a little bit. Oh crap, I forgot this road splits in two like that. Alright. Well, is there anyone down this way? It's a notice. Watch out for discarded items. Well, on this road? Trainer tips. All Pokemon are unique. Even Pokemon of the same type and level grow at different rates. Yes, they do. Because of IVs, which no one really cares about. All the competitive trainers try to max out and get perfect IVs, whereas casual players don't really give a damn either way. Trainer trips. Press the A or B button to stay in place. I'll be damned. Yeah, it's something I remember, but it usually doesn't matter. Let's see, Celadon City, Fuchsia City. Okay. So Cycling Road is officially Route 17. And we're going back down towards the bottom right now to just try and wipe out the rest of these trainers on this route. I want to kind of get both that done. We can do Silph Code in the next episode. Assuming this doesn't take forever, at least. But considering how I've been sweeping these guys with Kadabra, it doesn't seem like it'll be a big issue either way. Some makes it harder to steer. It's not that hard. And that's the guy. Okay, so we only missed one dude up this way. Notice, don't throw the game, throw Pokeballs instead. Good warning for anyone who rage baits or rage quits at their games. Goodness knows you don't want to have to buy a brand new one. Video games are expensive. I need a little exercise. Oh, so you must be a cue ball then. Yep. Because they're fat, ladies and gentlemen. Phew, good workout. Even though we sat in place. Sure I lost weight there. Yeah, probably not. You into Fuchsia? No, I'm heading up to Celadon actually. Love racing downhill. Yeah, good for you, buddy. Okay, there we go. Round 16, Celadon, Fuchsia City. So, let's see. Switch out from Neo King since we're level 40. He should be good to go. But move him down to the bottom of the list. That way I don't have to worry about keeping track of him. Is there anyone else going this way? Okay, yeah, there are a couple dudes still to battle down this way. What do you want, kiddo? Kick your ass. What the animation in this game, or this generation, is supposed to imply. Maybe strength is doing like a sumo slap or something, or a punch, because in future generations it's picking up a boulder and throwing it at Pokemon, whereas this one's just a hit animation, like a little hit flash. I could belly bump you out of here. Okay, so yeah. That dude's talking about being a sumo. See, there's no money in fighting kids. You don't know that. You don't know how much money I have. It's not near as much as it was before since I got Scyther, so wasting all that money to get it. But that's okay. I like Scyther. It's always been one of my favorite bug Pokemon. And it only got better as the years went on, with it getting better and better movesets and things like that, so. Burned out. Alright. That should be all the guys here on the actual downhill portion of Cycling Road. The rest of them are all up here on this flat area. Sure, I'll go. This episode's going to take a little longer than I had originally planned, but it's fine. Grammar. We'll just use strength since it's the physical, or it's the slightly weaker one. Don't make me mad. Well, I cross people with my vicious Pokemon. Else you're a dick anyway. Nice bike, hand it over. No. What do you want? Here to kick ass and take names. But there aren't that many names to take since you're all named Biker or Q-Ball. It's actually probably why they decided to actually give the various trainer classes actual individual names in the next generation. Make it easier to distinguish who you've battled and things like that already. Don't you dare laugh. We like just hanging here. What's it to you? Forget it, who needs your bike? Yeah, you already got one. What's it to me is you guys are acting like fucking gangsters and you're gonna be treated like gangsters. Feeling hungry and mean. You're not you. You're not you when you're hungry. Eat a Snickers. Sorry, that's terrible. Yeah, double kick won't do much to it, yeah. Not resistant though, so. Try to save my last few body slams for actual problematic Pokemon rather than the stage 1s here. Bad, bad, bad. I like my Pokemon ferocious. They tear up enemies. Well, you need something a little stronger than a Machop, I think. If that's the case. Hey, did I just bump you? No, motherfucker, you literally just rode over to me. They clearly expected you to be coming from the Celadon side for bike road, so oh well. Oh, come on, really? Well, in that case, I'll just double kick. Yeah. Kaboom. You can also get to Fuchsia from Vermilion using Coastal Road, yeah, that's what road we took to get here. Come out and play, little mouse. I'm not mouse. Pretty sure this is the last dude, so. Chop. You little rat. I hate losing. Get away from me. That sounds like some people I know. Alright. Oh no, we've cleared that out. We'll do the thing that we could have done from the very beginning and just fly to Saffron City. They're going back to Dark Hill. Thank you, your Pokemon are fighting fit. And we hope to see you again. Alright. And with that, we'll call this episode here. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the usual blah blah YouTube wants us to do. And we'll pick up next time with more Pokemon Yellow. Till then, hope you all have a good day, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Later.